Internet, I'm the Guff. This is the Cody. He's from Nitro. Cody, man, thanks for being here.
Thanks, buddy.
We are kind of like rounding third base, heading home, wrapping up a long day of shooting 2018 product. And I just kind of want to have Cody highlight just like what Nitro freestyle decks are all about. Of course, there's going to be a deck for everyone. High-end freestyle, entry freestyle. You guys have been doing a lot of really good stuff for a really long time, since 91.
Yeah.
91. And you've had a lot of boards like the T1 within the line for a long time, 15 years. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
Cool. What's kind of like the big 30,000 foot overview of the freestyle line within Nitro?
Makes you cooler, makes you say all the right things to all the right women at all the right times. Jump faster, jump higher, jump faster, whatever you want to do. It's the Chuck Taylors of snowboarding.
Yeah.
Or Purcells, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, the history there too, 91. There's like very much so a relevance of like people our age that remember it in a very like honest and like old school sense. Like it's been there, it's a heritage. Whether it's a board you rode or not, you always recognized it, you know?
Yep.
And then with the aspects of like our younger riders and the team coming around full circle, both Euro, like international to like North American side, like it's well-rounded. They're all awesome and inspiring in their own ways. And then we're getting on the main stage with people like Marcus Cleveland doing really well.
Crazy.
He's nuts. Sometimes he makes me not want to snowboard anymore.
He's so good.
I know. Like he's a cat.
Yep.
So the older you are and you remember it like heritage, maybe you've done the family thing. And you can come back and there's the board that's always still been there for you as like a constant, you know,
Yeah.
which would fall into like the Burtons and the K2s and every right, you know, Sims and like you may have anything to add there. They're right there, you know, foundation, but they've always been around, just doing their thing, and I've been with them for a long time and ridden them for a long time, and they always ride great, and it's exciting. And the brand itself, when you're across seas, has a lot more of a love, that genuine kind of love for it because of that heritage as well. So sometimes brands just get like singled out, you know, in certain areas where if you're in the Rockies, you're just super popular or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just something that's been done out of a crime of passion since 91. I'm horrible with math. 20, what is that? 27 years?
91.
It's 37 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. 91, 9, carry the 2 times pi.
20,
40. It's been
6 years.
Yeah, Nitro's been around since before dinosaurs.
Wow, so that's a long time.
That's a super long time.
Well, you know, it's great too because like when I look back at all the freestyle decks, one of the first ones when I first started riding like really stood out was not the gyrator. It was an ASIM.
The Pyro.
Yeah, Pyro. We were talking about it earlier, and that was always one deck that a couple of the older guys that I kind of looked up to were riding and ripping.
Well, like an ASIM twin. Like
exactly.
One of the first, arguably, right there. Too,
yeah,
you know?
You're right. And you know, they've had this really cool presence both in North America, of course in Europe, and just like this global kind of like sense of, you know, we are snowboarding. And I love the team that you guys have. Like you were mentioning, Marcus Cleveland, young buck who's slaying it.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many other guys. Euro Nutella, who's been part of the game for a really long time.
Yeah.
And you have like them riding boards like the Beast. You know, they got carbon fiber, Tri-X glass, like super poppy, really, really fast. And you can like walk through the line. You know, you've got boards like the T1. It's been a line for 15 years. Since
Yep.
in 2003.
Always gets a Trans World Award. Yeah, just
Yeah.
it's like that board for Nitro. Yeah.
Yep.
Attainable price point, nothing too crazy expensive,
Uh-huh.
but like super performance.
Yep. And then like even walking into a board like the SFU, like a price point board that beginner can ride, and also a really price conscious freestyle rider that wants a soft deck to jib on. They can do that.
Yeah, almost wants to get like free bindings, like with a board package.
Yeah.
You know, almost in that way. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Good bindings too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course. But yeah, that's like one thing that's really blown me away is like how versatile their boards are within the freestyle segment. You know, we kind of like gradually go from the line. We got SFU, Cinema, Good Times, T1, Team,
Beast Mode.
And all of them deserve their spot. You know, it's not like
Yeah, it's not overlap as much. Yeah.
Exactly.
'Cause you get like your gull wing option because people want something a little bit more playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's the thing I see a lot with brands is like in their freestyle segment there's so many boards that like why do you have two boards? Why don't you just do one?
Mm-hmm.
And this is like well diversified. You can have a very niche spot within your riding, find one from Nitro and just like have the best time of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. Yep. What's your favorite one out of all these? They all ride really great. Which one is like the one that's like your board?
No, it has historically been the T1. It's just always been there. The Team, for my riding style, has too much meat to it.
Sure.
I've ridden it quite a bit, extensively enough to where I've like the older ones gotten them to break down a little bit, so the camber isn't quite as like firm for like my wimpy legs, my little chicken legs. But the T1 right out of the package was really good. I was super impressed with it this year, but we don't have it up here right now, but the SMP is a new board that Brian Fox came out with last year.
Yep.
And it's hands down my favorite board. Hands down. And it's reasonable price. It's got the like our power pod technology on it too, so kind of quicker edge to edge feel, and it's got more of the artsy kind of feel, like the like boards kind of like style that I'm like more interested in like riding graphic wise as opposed to you know, a poster child kind of thing, you know, which is cool. Do whatever, just make sure it says Nitro. You know?
You're right. Oh man. Well, yeah, I really appreciate the line this year.
Yeah.
You know, 18 is going to be a really solid year for Nitro. Well, I know we saw tons of them, and you know that's a good thing. You know, at the end of the day, it's good to sell good snowboards.
Stuff. Yeah.
And that's why we carry you guys.
Yeah, keep praying
you know, like,
for snow, man.
I spent time on pretty much every deck. And you know, the Team Gull Wings one that you hooked me up with a few years ago was like ripped, so much fun. And I know one board that I'm really like got my eye on for next season is that Beast. You know, like with the name attachment of all the guys, Thorgren, Sven, Thorgren, Euro Nutella, Marcus Craveland, and then Reingrim. All those guys rip, and if those guys ride that board, I want to ride that board. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. Cody, buddy, thanks for being here.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Nitro, again, has a lot of really solid boards for freestyle segment moving to 18. So if you're looking or you're in the market for a deck, look into every single one of their boards. We just shot all the videos. Dive into each one. If you have questions, like ask them below. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Cody, again, buddy.
Yeah,
rock
thank
and
you,
roll.
buddy. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.